known only from less than 30 stranded animals and a few unconfirmed sightings of living animals. Tanmasitas shepherdoni, or the shepherd's beaked whale, or even the Tasmanian whale. The shepherd's beaked whale are found only in the southern hemisphere in the deep, cool offshore waters. Most strandings have occurred in New Zealand, with others being found in Western Australia, South America, and South Africa. The species was described by W.B.B. Oliver in 1937 from a nearly complete skeleton collected by Mr. G. Shepherd, a curator of the Whanganui Alexander Museum in New Zealand. The skeleton of this whale is now on display in the Whanganui Regional Museum. The shepherd's beaked whale have dark brownish black above and paler on the sides and belly. There may be a light patch on the front of its head. A pale area continuously with the belly coloration extends onto the side above and in front of the flippers. The body and the flanks may also have light longitude or diagonal patches on each side. Shepherd's beaked whale is the only species of beaked whale with a full set of functional teeth in the upper and lower jaws of both sexes. There is about 17 to 21 teeth in the upper jaw and 17 to 28 in the lower jaw. Adult males have an additional longer pair of teeth near the tip of their lower jaw. Mature shepherd's beaked whales total lengths are about 6 to 7 meters or 20 to 23 feet, and males are usually much larger than the females. Based on the comparisons with other beaked whales, the calves should be around 3 meters or 10 feet long. Accurate species identification is difficult for this and most other species of beaked whales, even for stranded animals. Identification of females and juveniles can be particularly problematic. However, the presence of full set of teeth of both sexes make the identification of stranded shepherd's beaked whales comparatively straightforward. Recently, new database of mitochondrial DNA sequences have been compiled for all known species, making it possible to reliably assign individual animals a particular species. They are estimated to live around 27 to 39 years. Little is known about the diet of this species, though the stomach of one stranded female from Argentina contain bottom-dwelling fish and crabs. They probably also feed on squid and possibly echinoderms, sea urchins, and sea stars found on the sea floor. On average, shepherd's beaked whales eat about 758 grams of food a day. Based on the stomach contents of male shepherd's beaked whales reportedly found, 80 individuals from the cephalopod family and 64 fish. Of the cephalopods presented, there were 6 families of squid, including these cephalopods comprise 50.5% of the contents of the stomach. It is suggested that this species changes its feeding habits by moving back and forth between continental slopes. Due to their deep diving nature, very little is known about the mating behavior of the shepherd's beaked whale. Researchers suggest that these whales could be polyandrous due to females being seen traveling with multiple males. Shepherd's beaked whales are also spotted more in upwelling seasons, November to May, which is thought to be their mating season. This is when the colder water rises to the ocean surface. They can reproduce multiple times throughout their lifetime, but only give birth to one living offspring per breeding season. Breeding intervals are thought to be every 2 to 3 years. The estimated gestation of the shepherd's beaked whale is about 1 year. Calves are thought to be weaned a year after they are born. One 3.4-meter calf was still observed with its presumed mother, suggesting an extended time with the parent. Sightings of at-sea interactions suggest that shepherd's beaked whales are a very very social species. During these encounters, they seem to swim towards the vessels. One interaction has reported to have lasted up to 2 hours. When shepherd's beaked whales are surfacing, they travel in synchronized groups of 2 to 14 individuals. These are tight groups with individuals staying within less than 5 body lengths apart. Some observations have seen these groups break into smaller groups but are still lightly packed and traveling in the same synchronized manner. Other at-sea behaviors that were observed include breaching, where the whole body leaves the water, lob-tailing, which involves slapping the dorsal or ventral side of the tail against the water, and spy hopping, where they poke their head above the water to get a better view of their surroundings. Shepherd's beaked whales use echolocation during foraging to detect their prey at frequencies above human hearing. Shepherd's beaked whales use taxial perception in social relationships to care for their young and for mating. The IUCN Red List lists the shepherd's beaked whale as data deficient due to there not being enough data to properly assess their status.